In times of crisis, beware of the new kings. Beware of those people who seem to be happy to use their power to climb to the top, and who seem to be a little bit too eager to implement new rules and regulations to control other people. We are seeing a lot of that now. And I want to give you one example because it was in the news here in Norway today. But before I do that, I have to excuse my surroundings. I'm usually out in the woods and I can't get out in the woods today or this weekend because I have to be spending the time doing some work on my Viking cabin. And that has to be finished until before Monday. So that's why I'm sitting here in my man cave and talking to you. So these new kings, they seem to pop up everywhere now, and they are so happy. They are so eager to just control other people, which I find very sickening. Now, in a school nearby where I live, and I read this in the news today here in Norway, the headmaster said that if any of the kids are breaking the COVID rules, we will make that kid sit after they were supposed to go home for 15 minutes extra for every time they break the rules. So breaking the rules could be, and these examples, these were the examples that he mentioned, not keeping enough distance to other kids at school, or approaching kids in other groups because they have these classes have they divided them, so they have this new system now to limit social interaction and all that. So for every time these kids break the rules, they are made to sit in their chair in the classroom after they were supposed to go home for 15 minutes. So if you break the rules 3 times that day, you will have to sit there for 45 minutes extra. You know, it made me angry when I read that, because it seems like all these rules, if you break these rules, you are punished, and it's always about taking away your freedom. Have you noticed that? When you watch these people, these new kings, that's what I call them, new kings, because they view themselves as kings. Isn't it funny how they are smiling? They are so full of themselves when they are talking about these rules. And I truly believe that some of these people, they think in their minds that they are saving the world. Yeah. But behind all of that, it's this lust for power. It's this lust for controlling other people. And that's truly sickening. In times of crisis, that's when you see who's the good guys and who's the bad guys. When the going gets tough, that's when you see what people are made of. You know, I've said this before, and here I am again, talking about what can we do? How can we get through this without losing freedom, without losing all our freedoms, and how can we get through this without losing who we are? We need to speak out. We need to talk. We can't be silent about this, you know? So that's why even though I didn't really have the time this weekend, I really wanted to say this. I really wanted to just say this again. We need to keep raising our voice, you know. We will not be silenced. I have to be honest, with you all. It's affecting me. It's so frustrating to see what's going on now. I'm a father, so you know. Listen, when the rules are changed, when the laws are changed so that they are immoral, when the laws are immoral, we need to, I won't say this here on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about here. If the laws say that you have to do one thing, and it's against everything. It's against your morals, it's against your logic, it's against proper science. Don't do that. I have a large platform here on YouTube, and when I'm speaking out against this, it's not for my own sake, because I'm okay. My life hasn't changed at all, because, you know, I was already working from home and all that, but I'm speaking out now mostly because of my kids. Sorry about this rant. I was actually, you know what? I was sitting here, and you have to see this. You know, hold on. I was putting sails on this model here. Let me know if you recognize this model. Which Viking ship is this? You can write some in the comments. Okay. And also, before I forget, I was given a huge knife by Håkan Fors. Well, two knives actually. Here's the small knife, and here's the big knife. Well, actually it's a dagger. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's a dagger for the end of times, you know. I'll put it here, and I'll write the links to Håkan in the video description. So if you're interested in his knives, go and check out that link. Okay, he also sent me a sort of a wallet, which was nice as well. So thank you, Håkan. Okay, I'm sorry I was not out in the woods. As I said, I will be building on my Viking cabin, because it needs a floor. I was going for a dirt floor, but there was a flood, and then there was another flood, so that was a bit of a problem this winter. But okay, I'll show you everything when I'm finished. Yeah, that's all. Stay safe, but more important than staying safe is stay strong. Okay, bye.